Good morning. Can you hear me? I'm not sure.
Hey, good morning. Good
Good
morning.
morning. Um, can you see me? Can you hear me?
Yes, and you
I
can
don't
see
see the
that we're
live.
live. Look at the top right, top left corner. It says that we're live on your screen, right above your picture, right above your
Yes.
face, I should
Okay, I
say.
see.
Okay.
Good morning. Good morning. Welcome. Welcome in. Give me 1 second. I'm trying to go open it up on my phone. Okay. Let me turn it down. Okay. So we're all set. You can hear me? You can hear me good?
Yes, I hear you loud and clear. Mic
How
check.
are you this morning?
I'm doing good. I'm grabbing my cup of coffee right now, and we gonna get started.
Okay.
Look, I've been up. I've been up. How's your morning been? You look like you ready for work. Looking like a
I am.
reporter over there, honey.
I am ready for work. I'm working this morning.
Exactly.
How's your morning going so far?
It's going good. I mean, I woke up like at 1 this morning. That's how I was like right on your text. I'm like, how is it that how do we follow the same schedule all the time? And
Right.
so the morning is good. I was about to go out to my car, but I'm gonna go ahead and grab this cup and go back and chill. Since my brother is wide awake, he's making the coffee.
Okay.
Good job. Hold on.
Well, I'm gonna get right on into it. I'm gonna jump right into our morning in madness. Is I'm not sure if the I'm not seeing from my phone the live. Just give me 1 second. I'm sorry.
If
Guys,
you go
please
on,
bear with me because this is my first time live. So be patient with me this morning, y'all. What you say, Ms.V?
if you go on to your channel, go to the live section and you should see it there.
Okay. Let me see if I can type in there. See if I could say good morning and if I see it. Oh, I was in the wrong thing. There we go. All right. Guys, be patient with me. I'm sorry. So I'm not going to waste no time this morning. I'm going to jump right into it, Miss V.
I'm here. Let's get into it.
Okay, so just to get the juices flowing this morning, I kind of thought I wanted to talk about our topic that I wanted to call this little segment. Did you know? Where in the mornings I just want to talk about a little black excellence, our young black excellence, if you will. And first up, we have Christian. We have Christian, they call the Truth Jones, who says patience is critical for business success and success.
What does he do for a living?
That's I'm about to read it to you.
Oh, okay, cool. Because I thought
Yes.
you was waiting
No,
on me to say
that's
something. Let me hit mute. I'm listening.
okay. So Christian is a CEO, day trader, investor, and author are just some of the titles held by Christian, the Truth Jones, at the age of 15. When he was just 10, Jones launched his own business, returned on investment through the company's three programs, Stocks 101, Black Wealth Matters, and the Truth Success series. Black entrepreneurs can learn how to begin investing and trading, about the stock market, and how to create both short and long-term passive income. Most recently, Jones discovered interest in real estate investing. He currently owns two properties and hopes to own 10 or more in the next 5 years. I was always looking for a new avenue to make money, Jones said. I really just became interested in the topic. I began asking my mentors and people around me that could really teach me and explain to me how the business works, he added. Jones says overcoming age and race discrimination are among the hardest challenges he had faced. Going going to networking events, being discriminated against, not really being able to meet the people I want to meet because they just don't want to talk because they're like, you're a little black kid. Yeah, okay, move on, move to the side, Jones said. Key ingredients in his success in overcoming obstacles included being consistent, being creative, having self discipline, taking action, and most important, having patience. Patience is possibly one of the biggest things I know, Jones said. When you first start entrepreneurship, you the kind the kind that you want to rush. Wait, I'm sorry. You kind of want to rush everything. You want to get your money. You want to be famous. You want to get all of these connections. But really, your journey is a lot slower, he added. So, what do you think about that at the age of 15?
You said 15?
15.
Absolutely amazing, and I love it because this is something. It's ironically enough, this morning I was watching Dame Dash, and he started at the age of like 15, 16, making more money than his dad, and he had already lost his mom. And so I'm wondering what type of parents that he have to does he have that got him on this track. I wonder if his parents are into business or if he actually got them into it. You know what I'm saying? But for him to have that mindset at such a young age, he is going to explode. I mean, he is going to be everything. And you,
I'm
I think it's
sorry.
a,
Yeah, and he
yeah,
started at 10 years old, and he's 15
wow,
now,
that is amazing. He looked like a little man too.
right?
I
So
love it.
next up, we have, I'm sorry, moving slow. We have 18-year-old Rachel Holmes. Give me 1 second. I'm sorry. Oh, here she go. Okay. Okay, we have Rachel Holmes, founder and director of Black Girls Mean Business. Don't be afraid of setbacks, she said. In addition to managing school, a social life, and competing as an artistic swimmer, Rachel Holmes, 18, is the CEO of Black Girls Mean Business, a free nationwide virtual summer business program for Black high school girls. The program offers 6 Zoom workshops to help improve business and career skills, expand a network, and prepare girls for life after high school. As an as an inspiring businesswoman myself, I understand the barriers Black women face going into business and wanting to ensure Black girls in my community had the support and resources necessary to reach their full potential. Black women face an incredible amount of discrimination in business coming from both racism and sexism. They are generally underestimated, denying them the respect, positions, and funding they deserve. I wanted to provide equity to help girls overcome these obstacles by giving them the tools they need to be successful early on and empowering them. I hope to see more representations in executive positions and entrepreneurship, she said. Holmes says back in Holmes says being a Black entrepreneur at a young age is not only setting her up for success, but others as well. It can be daunting at times knowing that you'll face barriers and knowing that people are watching what you do. But it's amazing knowing it can make a difference and set an example. Representation matters, she said. Her advice for aspiring young Black entrepreneurs: don't be afraid of setback. The support and resources necessary to reach their full potential. Black women face, oh, I read that already. So what do you think about our 18-year-old Rachel Holmes, Miss V?
I'm feeling great. I'm feeling inspired by her and just seeing the young people that's
Mhm.
our generation that is going to lead the next generation. You know what I'm saying? Because these people, I lost hope looking at these rappers and just how everything is happening with them. And just the way that a lot of the young people think. I'm happy
Yep.
to see more people with business minds because we need the leadership to keep going or we'll just fade away. So
Yep.
I'm happy to see that a lot of young people are stepping up. And I mean, 2020 also created a lot of business owners. So I know a lot of them was created that way. I was one of them. My mom was one of them.
Mm-hmm.
So this is amazing. And she's thinking about. I love the fact because a a lot of times when kids turn 18, some of them didn't have a good home life, and some of them are
Right.
out there don't even know what to do. They think they grown,
Right.
they
They didn't
think they
have the
know
structure.
everything exactly, but they know
Mhm.
nothing. And she actually has something that's going to help them through life. That's amazing.
And
I
helping
love it.
others young like her, right? Setting them up for greatness, right?
Yeah, that is awesome, man.
Good morning, custom made. Welcome. Thank you for coming and jump starting your morning with us.
Welcome to the live. Let me look at the chat. They said notification gang. That's amazing. So he or she just let you know that YouTube is sending out your notifications.
Oh, okay.
Hold on. Okay. So what's the topic we was talking about? Well,
Oh,
your
well,
first
we was just finishing up with Rachel Holmes, but I wanted to ask you, did you hear about the um the guy that is going to trial in February of 2023 for the murder of Jam Master Jay? He's come out now. He's asking the courts to throw away his evidence, saying that the statute of limitation ran out on his evidence, that he don't think that he should be prosecuted, even though he admitted allegedly to killing Jam Master Jay.
Yeah,
And
I'm really confused about that whole thing. So, what
let
year
me
did that happen with
let me pull
Jam
up
Master Jay?
let me pull up my let me share my screen here. Okay, let me share the screen. Can you see it?
Yes.
Okay, so says prosecutors say man charged with killing Jam Master Jay admitted to the murder. This was dated October 19th, 2022. Carl Jordan Jr. and Ronald Washington faced trial for Jam Master Jay's murder in 2023. A witness says Jordan confessed to the crime. Prosecutors revealed the evidence they plan to submit in the murder trial. According to prosecutors, Carl admitted he killed Run DMC's member in a conversation with the witness, Jordan, and Ronald Washington, and were charged with the murder of Jam Master Jay, whose real name is Jason. Jordan would often comment to Witness 5 that he had killed people, including Jordan. So what there is, it's a long article, but the gist of it is he's going to trial, and he wants it he feels that it should be thrown out because the statute of limitation ran out, and he don't have time to get all his evidence, because beepers don't exist. This murder was over 20 years ago, so beepers don't exist. Internet wasn't popping back then, so it's hard for him to defend himself, he said. And nonetheless, the judge threw it all out, though.
Wait a minute though. I'm very confused. Like, So he admitted to it. Has he been in jail all this time?
Well, he got arrested. Yeah, he's been in jail for about 3 years. So now
But
the trial is coming. They go to trial in February, and he's saying he don't. How could he defend himself when all the evidence is old evidence and they can't prove nothing? They can't prove that he did it.
yeah, see, now I want to know the whole story because I mean, when this happened over 20 years ago, and then 3 years ago they caught him. So, you said he told somebody
Yeah, he
that?
told a witness. He confessed to allegedly that he did it.
Yeah, but he told somebody. What proof do they have that he actually told this person? Is it recorded? How do they know that it
That's
actually
it.
happened? Like, is it here?
That's what he's saying. That's what his claim is. Like y'all can't prove nothing. It's been a long time. And what I did all of this should be thrown out. This is against my rights. You know.
But okay, so you're telling me he been locked up for 3 years. They never took him to trial. It is like a statute of limitations on, like it's a certain time that they can hold you before trial. Like they can't like hold him forever and never take him to trial.
Hmm.
So I don't know if that's what he's talking about, because it's like they really are knocking on the door. If he been locked up for 3 years and they ain't went to trial yet, they need to decide if they gonna try him or let him go. So you said the judge threw it out?
No, the judge didn't throw it out. The judge said,
Oh,
"No, you going to trial, buddy. You gonna face this. You're not getting away with this."
yeah. Well, I'll be interested to know what kind of
Yeah.
information do they have, what comes out in the trial, and who was the person that said that. And I mean, somebody can just say something and get you locked up like that. That ain't cool. If I
Well,
mean,
he supposedly admitted it to wait, Washington face trial for Jam 20. A witness says Jordan confessed. Yeah. He's supposed to have admitted it to a witness. That's what he
right,
said.
a witness said he confessed. So somebody just said, okay, he told me he did it, and they locked him up off of that.
Okay, so
What other evidence?
according to prosecutors, Carl Jordan Jr. admitted he killed the Run DMC member in a conversation with a witness. Jordan and Ronald Washington were charged with the murder of Jam Master Jay. So it was two guys charged. One of them, they're saying they have a witness who says that he admitted to him he uh that he committed the crime.
So is
So I guess
the
we'll
two?
be able to. We're gonna have to see in February when the trial
No,
start.
I'm still confused though. Wait a minute,
Okay,
because you
go
just
ahead.
I didn't know it was two guys. You just said it was two guys. So if it
Mhm.
was two guys, is it the other guy that was with him that's rolling over on him?
It might
Because
be
that's different. That's different.
right. Yeah, it say Jordan would often comment to witness five. They called him number five. They don't say his name. They called him number five. That he had killed people, including Jordan, insinuating that he had killed. So they just got. They don't say the person name. They just got them as a number. So witness number five is saying that he admitted to doing it.
Yeah, that
So,
sound like
like you
hearsay.
said, it's somebody rolling over on him to get lesser time for itself.
Yeah, it gotta be because they. How do you just arrest somebody on hearsay? They have to have some type of evidence. So it'll be interesting to see what they have. I'm gonna be
Yeah, it's
looking out
like
for
his
that.
co-defendant, right? Is how they do that in court. Like they
Yeah,
both charged, so it's like one rolling over on the other one.
it always happens when it's more than one, and the cops and detectives make sure that happens by telling them, "Oh, he told on you. He said you planned the whole thing," and then they just tell on each other. Ah, yeah.
Yep.
So wait,
So,
what? And because everything is just new to me. Like, when did you say they going to court? Because
February
in
2023.
February. So
Hmm.
I will be looking for your videos for these updates.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna bring the updates. I'm gonna bring those updates. So let's
Yeah.
move on to some more madness. We've been covering Kyrie Irvin over here. And he,
Oh,
and
whoa.
the pickle he done got
Yeah.
himself into over that book Hebrews to Negroes. Well, now lately there's been some other celebrities now coming out speaking on his behalf, saying, they got his back, they rocking with him. So we got Floyd Mayweather. We got even Nick Cannon came out and had a couple of words to say. Corey Holcombs had a couple of words to say. Let's listen to what Nick Cannon had to say.
I can wholeheartedly say I know Kyrie Irving is not anti-Semitic.
When given the chance to say, are you anti-Semitic or not, he didn't say, no, I'm not anti-Semitic. At the press conference, tell us about that movie, why he did. He said, stop dehumanizing me. And the movie is saying white Jews invented the Holocaust and 6 million Jews didn't get killed. Okay, I know that isn't right.
Right.
There's a gigantic historical record. Jewish people know when you dehumanize us this way, we know what's around the corner.
So in that same statement as those are the tropes that dehumanize Jewish people, the same buck breaking.
What's that? I don't really know what that means, to be perfectly honest.
The slave masters would bring the buck, the one that gets out of line. So all the other slaves would see lash after lash, showed them the power to set an example. This is what you must do to fall in line. So when we see the 6 things that Kyrie must do to get his job back,
right,
that's dehumanizing.
What do you think about what Nick Cannon had to say, Ms.V?
To be honest, I really need to hear that again.
Okay.
I really need to hear it again. Okay.
I can wholeheartedly say I know Kyrie Irving is not anti-Semitic.
When given the chance to say, are you anti-Semitic or not, he didn't say, no, I'm not anti-Semitic. At the press conference, tell us about that movie, why he did. He said, stop dehumanizing me. And the movie is saying white Jews invented the Holocaust and 6 million Jews didn't get killed. Okay, I know that isn't right.
Right.
There's a gigantic historical record. Jewish people know when you dehumanize us this way, we know what's around the corner.
So in that same statement as those are the tropes that dehumanize Jewish people, the same buck breaking.
What's that? I don't really know what that means, to be perfectly honest.
The slave masters would bring the buck, the one that gets out of line. So all the other slaves would see lash after lash, showed them the power to set an example. This is what you must do to fall in line. So when we see the 6 things that Kyrie must do to get his job back,
right,
that's dehumanizing.
Said that's dehumanizing when they see all the things, the 6 things that Kyrie Irvin have to do to get his job back. He feel like he's being dehumanized for that. What do you think?
Yeah, emasculated and everything else, and it's no different than what they did in slavery. Like he's saying with buck breaking, you act up or you don't do something accordingly. Then yeah, you know how they used to take the men out, put their pants down, and do all that stuff, and do all the stuff in front of their women and their children. That's exactly how it feels, and it feels like it's a bunch of bullying. It really upsets
It
me.
is.
I mean, but
It
I'm
is.
happy to see people standing with him
Check
because
out
he
what
did nothing wrong.
That's right. Check out what Corey Holcombs had to say.
When somebody says you're being anti-Semitic, that's their way of trying to ether you. That's their way of trying to say you bad. If somebody says you're anti-Semitic, that means they finna motherfucking throw the towel on your career. If you're in the entertainment agency, if you're in the entertainment business. We just heard different versions of what anti-Semitic means. But here's the truth. I challenge the people who say Kyrie Irvin is anti-Semitic to show what he did that's anti-Semitic. Because it is my opinion that when you tell the truth, you throw that bullshit ass word out there and it's losing its honor everywhere. Motherfuckers ain't stupid, man. What the fuck? The man, Kyrie, stood on everything that he did, which was repost something. And those fucking bullshit ass reporters tried to catch him up, but he was too articulate for him. When Kanye started talking and trying to make his point about what they accused him of, Como talked over him. When my brother Nick Cannon said something, it wasn't broken down what he said that was anti-Semitic. You just said, oh, that's anti-Semitic. You got to apologize and kiss our ass. Man, if you don't, man, who you think you are? You really finna gangster motherfuckers like that? Where they can't say nothing? Are you out of your mind? Who gonna fold like that? Who got a motherfucking heartbeat? What motherfucking man gonna fold like that? When you motherfucking, come on, man. That money, man, let me tell you something. Do I want that money? I'll take that money. But man, I'm not finna kiss your ass for that money like that. I'll hover in the underground before I be out here saying I'm sorry for some shit because you gangstering it out my motherfucking mouth. I'll be like, fuck it, it ain't for me. I can't get it. I gotta sell hot dogs for a living. Fuck I'm gonna do, man? Man, look, tell me what motherfucking Kyrie did that's bogus. Tell me what Kanye said that's a lie. Tell me. That's what I'm saying. I'm asking you. Show me what he said that's not true. That's what I'm asking you. Whoever got a problem with the facts that he trying to bring out. The fact, somebody say Hebrews are the 12 tribes. Jews are just one of the 12. I don't know all of the information about it. I wish I knew so I could speak more profoundly about what is happening. But I got common sense, and I see that there's a word they put on you when they mad at you, and they try to ruin you because of that word. I don't think Brother Kyrie is going to fold. I think that he is in a place where he realized he got enough money to take care of his family, and to compromise who he is as a man is not going to happen through the pressure of you can't play basketball no more. I honestly believe Kyrie will walk away. That's just my belief.
That's just his belief. I think so too. What you think, Ms.V?
I like what Corey Holcomb said. I mean, because that's how pissed off I am to really just say all them cuss words he said. I'm just so sick and tired of this shit. Like,
He
really.
said a mouthful for us, right?
You pick,
That's why. Yep. I said he said it all in a mouthful right there.
you damn right. And I love it. And it might be a good thing that Kyrie and Kanye is going through similar things. And I'm gonna be honest.
Because
I
we're
didn't
not
even
going to act like Kanye. You know, he started all this. Maybe it was wrong. You know, right message, wrong person. You know what I'm saying? Everybody want to go off on Kanye, but I mean, he got this whole thing going. If you ask me, he
to be
started all
honest,
this. And
to
then
be
that
honest,
book.
I
Yeah.
haven't been following the Kanye thing just because I was sick of
I
Kanye
got some
West and
more
Kim
tea.
Kardashian.
I got some more tea.
Okay, well, yeah, so I need to I don't know if I really want
From
to get into it.
Kanye.
Mm-hmm.
I got some more tea from Kanye. He has some more to say. You want to
You
hear
gonna
it?
play it?
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah. You want to hear it?
let's
Here you
hear it.
go.
Yeah.
Wait, hold on. Let me share. I don't know if you heard about this rabbi, Harry Rosenberg, has came out now since all of this traction been going on and all of this been said. He had came out and spoke about this. While I'm pulling up what Kanye had to say, we can listen to this because I have him already ready right
I
here.
also found the he's not the one that wrote it though. It's another guy because I
No,
found
not that wrote the book. He
okay.
was speaking on what's this whole with all of this stuff that's going on with Kyrie Irvin and
Mm-hmm.
Kanye West and all, the anti-Semitic. He had
I'm
something to
sick of
say.
that word.
Me too.
Anyway,
But yeah, while I'm pulling up Kanye, we could take a listen to this.
okay.
I'm speaking with Caucasian Jewish people, and now you have people in Africa saying that they're the real people of Israel. It can't be ruled out at all. I like to bring up a few specific examples, because they're going to be game changers. Deep into Africa, and if you look now, you're seeing people who are most likely the descendants of those slaves who kept true. One of them wrote letters to Israel when it became a state. And they said, we're Israelites out in Africa. You know, everyone laughed at them and they said, African Israelites, these people are just trying to jump on the first world country bandwagon. They're living in a third world country, they got nothing. We're coming to Israel, we got innovation, technology. So they're trying to get on this train because there's such a thing called the right of return. All descendants of the Jewish people from around the world are able to move to Israel. So they said we are also. A few people took it serious and went out there and started studying them. And a professor from Duke University went out there and did DNA testing on them. These gentlemen, a large percent of them, have the Y chromosome to be Kohanim, to be priests. Now, if anyone who doesn't know, a priest is a specific family clan of the nation of Israel who come from Aaron, the brother of Moses, who was the first priest. And anyone descended from Aaron has the status title priest. And we found that these men in this village in South Africa called Lemba, L-E-M-B-A, carry this genetic marker to let us know that they share the same as from the Sephardic and the Ashkenaz and the population of the people in Israel today. They share the same exact DNA marker. It's mind-blowing. So everyone kind of got humbled a little bit who laughed at them and said, now what? Now what do we do about this? This could have tremendous implications. Another area in Africa you have something big happening is in Nigeria. You have the Igbo people. There's 40 million of them, also Christians. Like I spoke about before, how that could happen to the children of Israel very easily. But also a lot of them are now coming out and converting back or adopting the rules of the Torah without all the paganism that they've been practicing for hundreds of years. And where it gets interesting is, in America, there was a slave trade. And a lot of the slaves, a very high percentage of them, came from Western Nigerian ports. And in America today, you see a very large movement of African Americans who say that they're the real chosen people, that they're the
Did the audio go out? Or is it just me?
children of Israel. They're the Judeans. You know, so what are they just trying to create an identity for themselves because they were slaves, or is there really something here? And the answer is, most likely there is something there. And most likely, maybe that they were the original Israelites, or maybe that the Jewish people today who are white, Caucasian people came in a little bit later on. We know that some of the greatest sages of the transmission of the Torah were converts from Rome. So here we are, we're Caucasian Jewish people, and now you have people in Africa saying that they're the real people of Israel. It can't be ruled out at all. We know they were sold into slavery. We know now that they're fulfilling prophecies by saying, we're coming back.
They can't control you, they can't, they try to suppress you, but...
Sorry about that. I was pulling up Kanye, what's her name? You ready?
Wow, I mean...
That was a lot to swallow, right?
Yeah, one of their own coming forward admitting it. You know what I'm saying? And so really those are the people that need to get their people together. The more of them need to speak up and speak out and quit bullying people, allegedly. Yep. Now, I ain't no allegedly, I see it. Anyway, I'm gonna hit mute.
Okay, here go Kanye. Here's what he had to say.
Oh, I've seen this. I've seen
this. They try to suppress you, but that's how they try to categorize
They can't control me. You get what I'm saying? They can control Shaq. They can control Charles Barkley. They can control LeBron James. They can control Jay-Z and Beyonce.
But not you, man.
But they can't control me. You
Not
see, it
you.
ain't no name I won't name.
Exactly.
It's up.
Not you.
Well, Minister Farrakhan, I love you, but the way you read that, I took that as a slight. You know what I'm saying? I'm taking no disrespect from nobody. So let's get on the phone. Let's talk that out. I don't care who you are. I ain't taking no slice from nobody, right? I ain't taking no slice from nobody. It's God. That's the only person that I serve. My mom ain't here. My mama was sacrificed. Michael Jordan, what about him? His daddy, right? Bill Cosby, his son, right? Right? Dr. Dre, his son. You know, out in Hollywood, a lot of people come up missing. Feels like it might be a lot of that in order to control, traumatize. They want to monetize and traumatize. And God loved me. You understand? They hit me. Gap, Adidas, all that away. Still, Forbes, who hate me, right, had to write net worth 400 million. Jesus is king. God loved me.
That's more important thing in life.
That's the thing. You know what I'm saying? And this truth is going to be heard. Y'all can't send none. Y'all Meek Mills, y'all Puffies, y'all Lil Boozy, none of these names. None of these people that have to listen to y'all because they have legal. I never killed nobody, right? I'm the pussy that never killed nobody, right? But that means I can say whatever I want and not go to jail.
Whoo!
Yeah, the thing, he can. We should be able to say whatever we want. Like, come on, man. Excuse me, y'all shutting people down because they're telling the truth. And this is the more that they try to shut us down, the more we want to learn, the more we paying attention. And I'm happy that more people is jumping on board.
Yeah.
You know, I didn't know what this whole Kanye West thing was about. I just know that I was sick of seeing him and Kim Kardashian in the news acting a fool and all that. So I don't pay attention to Kanye West. So when all of this stuff came out, I didn't pay attention to it. But when it happened to Kyrie, and I didn't even know who Kyrie was. I'm telling you, I learned these
I don't
people.
watch sports. I'm not into sports. But when, you know, something like that, I'm like, wait, hold on now. You know, because I follow Ye. So I was on to what he was talking about. You know, I talked about him a couple of times on my channel. So, but, you know, I just was like, you know, leave him alone. You know, he got a mental disorder. But, man, come on now.
I mean, he sounds very intelligent and smart. He know what he's talking about.
They just want to shut him up. And he said, y'all don't got nothing on me. You know what I'm saying? Y'all don't got nothing on me. I can say what I want to say. Y'all can tell them. He said, y'all can shut Jordan up. Y'all can shut Bill Cosby up. Y'all can shut up. Don't send no more y'all Meek Mills, your Jay-Z, your Puffies. Don't send none of them at me no more. Because I'm not
know, the thing that really upsets me, like a lot of our questions is like, you got enough money to do your own thing. You got enough clout to do your own thing. Build your own. Quit having your hand out, wait for them to do something for you, right? We say that, right? But it's not really that simple because they have control of everything and they can shut you out. They can take you out. And anytime somebody try to do something for the Black community to wake us up or to better us, they end up dead.
Yep. Or someone in their family close to them.
So it's going to be interesting to see where this go. But I noticed he mentioned Minister Farrakhan, and look how they shut him down, took him off of social media.
What?
I don't know what exactly. First of all, they don't like that he speak how he speak. You know, power to the Black folks and all of that, and teaching us and just how Minister Farrakhan speaks. Period. He stand up to him and all of that kind of stuff. So they basically just shut him down. He can't be on YouTube. I think they took all the social medias away. But this is what I'm saying. They have control of everything ultimately. So whether you have the money or not, if they own all the damn platforms, you still gotta follow their rules. Even on YouTube and stuff like that, we don't own that. And they have ways of shutting you out. Just like when Grandmaster Jay was out here, in fact, was out here telling us to, you know, bear arms and all of that. You know, these gun stores wouldn't sell guns to us.
Mm, 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 mm.
People have been shut down. Like I watched another guy, Frank Nitti. He was on did like a walk from Milwaukee to Washington, and they were trying to rent vehicles to do stuff, and they wouldn't rent the vehicles to them. Stuff like that. You know,
Wow.
so a lot of these people, I mean, a lot of the stuff is owned by people other than us, and they be on the same accord, so it is really hard. Look at Black Wall Street. But like I'm saying, they claim they want us to just go do your own, but the soon as you do that, somebody end up dead.
Yeah.
And it ain't
Yeah.
by accident, it ain't coincidental.
Yeah.
Every
This,
time somebody want to own their royalties, their records or whatever, all of that, they end up gone. What is that? You
yeah.
know, they've been shutting us down for years, but soon as you say something they don't like, then they can shut you down off of that. But they are, man, savages.
But they call us the savages. They say
Look in the
we are the
mirror.
ignorant people.
We ain't the bullies. We
We
ain't the one that
we're
run
the
everything.
idiots. They say we're the idiots.
We're not the ones oppressing no damn body.
That part.
Pisses me off.
Yep. But I'm gonna go ahead and mute Miss V so you could cover your. I'm sorry, I got sidetracked by the comments. I just want to say I want to shout out the uh live again. Good morning, one busy mama. Good morning, Tam Tam.
Thank y'all so much
Thank
for
you.
coming in to join
Yeah,
us.
coming in, jump starting your morning with us. I'm gonna mute now, Miss V.
Okay. Oh, I guess you wanted me to talk while you muted?
No, I said I thought you wanted to cover the Stormy.
Oh,
Yeah.
girl. Okay. I didn't know it was my turn. Look, I was over here mad. Shoot. Okay, so I ran across a story. I don't know if y'all know Stormy Wellington. She's making a lot of money on YouTube and all of this stuff, and now she's teamed up with some guy, and this man, and it's bad because I just found this stuff out this morning, like 30 minutes before we went live, so I don't have anything put up or anything. I don't know
Oh,
if sister.
I do.
Okay, well, okay. So
But go on. Yeah. Mm.
this is basically what the story is. This guy is a freaking scammer. So what happened is he was with a woman that actually interviewed with Tasha K. So she came on with receipts and everything. When she met this guy, she was somehow she had gotten in trouble. She was looking at prison time. She was basically on her way to prison when she met him. She ended up getting a year. Something weird happened with her business or whatever. She's never been in trouble, didn't even know what was going on. She was only like 25 when she started her business, and this woman was making like a million a month, dang near a million a month. She was paying her sister 40,000 a year just to walk her dog and whatever else her sister was doing for her. So she had plenty of money. She was an accountant, and she also was a business woman. She had a couple businesses where she was selling juices and had all these great recipes and all of this. So this guy comes along, she gets involved with him, end up having two kids by him. And when she went to prison, he she gave him access to a lot of her stuff. So one of her bank accounts, because she has
That's who
several.
Miss V talking about, guys. The person
Yes.
y'all see on your screen.
Yeah, this poor woman was taken total advantage of, and this man has ripped her from the Rudy to the Tootie. You know what I'm saying? Like he has taken everything from her. But like I was saying, he left her. She left him with one of her bank accounts that had 250,000 in it. The whole time she was in prison, this man visited her. He never missed a visit, so he was reeling her in. But all along, he knew who she was and the money she had. He slowly but surely took everything away from her. Um, He took her business. She was forced to close her businesses because he duplicated it somehow and named it the same thing with just another I. He took all of her recipes and gave them to Stormy Wellington, who already had a presence on YouTube. And so now they're in addition, he took her children from her. She has a 5-year-old and a 18-month-old child that are living in the home with him and Stormy. And so she's been stripped of everything and basically it has nothing at this point. Her and her mother went into business together. A lot of the things was everything was in her mom's name and hers. He made deals with other people and didn't pay it, like an investor. Had invested $35,000. Once the business got on track or whatever their dealings was, he was supposed to pay this person back. He never did. She ends up getting sued by a couple of people that he dealt with because her name and her mom's name is on everything, being sued for $98,000. It's just a freaking mess. Now, this is Stormy, who surprisingly, her and the lady that was just on the screen, they look alike, y'all. They look alike. So men do tend to find women that look the same. Anyway, this guy is a piece of crap, and I hope he go to hell for what he did to her. And I mean, I don't even know why there's nothing legal against him and everything that he did, man. So you got to protect yourself and your assets. She also was just very blinded by social media and how things work. She wasn't the type that pried or anything like that, but somebody was in her ear and she ended up finding out that Facebook was separate from Messenger, and she ended up finding about he was cheating with people. He had her hire a teenage boy that was working for her, right? And so he told her to hire the boy. So it was cool. One day he needed a ride, so she called him an Uber. And come to find out, when she got into those emails, somehow Uber connected her with this address, and somehow she found that her husband, or I don't know if they got married or not, but he had pinged to the same location. Somehow she got into his locator and he pinged to this address. So she was thinking, well, wait a minute,
Yeah, they
what's with
got
this
married.
address?
Ms.V, they got married right after she got out of jail.
Oh, that's right,
Yeah,
because
they got
yes,
married. Hmm.
he proposed to her when the day she got out or something like that. And
Right.
so the address ping, somehow it linked with Uber, and then she remembered that she had called a Uber for this teen kid that was working for her. Come to find out, this dude sleeping with the teen's mother that he had. I mean, I'm talking about the scum of the earth. He also worked with some type of little league or whatever. He was screwing all the mothers in that. He is the scum of the earth. She found out he had 9 kids, 2 of them is hers. She had no idea he had 7 kids before that. Now she found out about that 5 years in, but she still dealt with him for like 2 more years after that. So all this to say, man, I mean, once you find out, and I know that she was in too deep, and this might be easier said than done, but when you find out somebody lied to you and they cheated on you, they lied about their kids, which mean if he lying about his kids, that mean he ain't bringing them kids around. So you got a man that ain't taking care of his kids, and he draining you of everything, cheating on you with everybody. Look, he even cheated on her with a freaking realtor that she was dealing with for years. So, women need to be more loyal to other women too. Like, come on, man. These dudes wouldn't be able to do half the shit they do if women would be women and not allow this kind of stuff to happen. So, anyway, that's my spiel. What you think about it, sister
She
girl? Did you fuck away?
one busy mama asked if she was making all this money, how did she go to jail? She went to jail for taxes or something. She didn't file income taxes on her businesses or something like that, she was saying. She was explaining to Tasha.
Now I'm gonna have to go because I didn't get a chance to watch the whole entire thing. But from what I seen, when she first started the show, she talked about that, and she didn't. I didn't hear her go all the way into
Yeah,
what
she didn't go
she
into depth
really.
about it,
Yeah,
right.
because she's an accountant. So as an
Yeah,
accountant, you got to pay taxes. So I
yeah.
don't know it was
For the
something
most
more.
part, what I gathered from it, he jammed her up. That's what I got, and the whole gist of it was he really jammed her and her mother up bad.
Well, from my understanding, when she got with him, she was already in this jam. So he
Oh,
was able, this is how he was able to leverage on her and get her to feel like
oh,
he became her knight in shining armor. She was already going through this when she met him, is what I gathered. And
well,
she didn't really go into really deep on what actually happened. Something happened, but
remember when she met Stormy, Stormy came in supposedly to help her to manage, like to get her other businesses, to help her kind of like get, fix all of that. That's all.
now
Yeah, go
that
ahead.
was a part that I forgot. Yeah, she
Yes,
actually did meet Stormy
yeah.
once, maybe
Once,
twice.
years
Yeah,
before. Yes.
right. So ultimately, and I'm thinking that this guy, yeah, like she said, he was the one that did all the talking,
Mhm.
and she was
Mhm.
the one that did all the background work and the recipes. She's
Right.
the foundation of it. He was the one with the
Right.
mouthpiece. But honestly, she should have been. Listen, this is a lesson. I mean, first of all, anybody can learn from this. You don't give nobody control of your business. You need to be in there when he making them damn deals. I wish I would let somebody all the blood, sweat, and tears I put into building my business, and I'm gonna just hand it over to because ultimately, women always say like she was like he was 4 pumps and a dump or something like that. And the thing is,
Mhm.
so basically she's saying the man wasn't good in bed and all of this, but women will say that anyway when they get upset, because if he wasn't good, what the
And why
hell
would you leave
made
him with
you
$250,000 of your coins while you in prison?
right? I
This is
mean, what?
before the kids, because they
Yes.
got married after she got out of prison, and then she was with him 7 more years after that and had 2 kids with him.
Yeah, and then I don't even know how long she dated him before she got locked up. But I
Right.
know that he was working on her the whole time,
The whole
baby.
time.
He wanted it to look like he was there for her. He was there. He didn't miss not one visit. So
Yep.
that right there is
Yeah, he
what
did do
made
the
her
bid with
hand
her, she
everything.
said.
Huh?
I said, "Yeah, you're right. He did do the bid with her," she said.
Yeah, so I mean, golly, but I guess when you at a point like that where she was going through some stuff she had never been through, she ain't never even been locked up, had a traffic ticket or nothing, and now she was looking at 5 years in prison. So luckily she only got the 1 year,
Yeah, she did 1 year.
but then he did something else dirty to her. He happened to have the kids, and she was going to pick the kids up on a visit, and this dude then called and put some order of protection on her, talking about she done burned the kids, she slapped him, and she did all of this. So she was simply going to pick her children up from a freaking visit and gets arrested, spent a day and a half in jail for that, and this man has stripped her of everything, man. So I don't know. It's messed up. It ain't cool. That's not okay. Karma gonna come back and knock the hell out of both of them, because that is not right. And it's gonna be interesting to see what happened, because now that this has aired on Tasha K has gotten well, I think they actually said that this guy
Well, he threatened her, you know.
I know that's
I
what
have
I'm
to
getting to.
record it.
Yeah, okay. Well, so that's what I was getting to. When he found out that she was going to be on Tasha K, he reached out to her and basically threatened her, like, I know where you at, where you live, and all of this kind of stuff or whatever. And then Tasha K forwarded that to the FBI. So and he also asked for her address, and she gave him the FBI's address. So yeah, now he's looking at that. So I know that Tasha K gonna take that to the top. You don't threaten nobody. And so now with that happening, they should be getting investigated. And so they should be able to see all of their scamming behavior, because they said that Stormy had been scamming women for years. Like a year before she got with this guy, she was like having a retreat for single women and
But
trying to act like
I remember her from um on the pole, that show. It never really. It was. I think they probably had one season, and she was a mentor trying to help strippers become business women.
Oh, is that what it was? But she was also saying, like basically she was happy single. She didn't need a man, kind of like that thing. And so she was also charging a lot of money because that one YouTuber that I watched, she showed the women eating and they was eating hot dogs and something else on some plastic plates or whatever. And she's like, look how she scammed these single women into paying $1,500 to go on this thing, and they eating hot dogs and stuff like that. So she's able to get money, people to come up out their pocket. People look at her like she was all on Instagram bragging about these diamond earrings, all these big rings. I mean, they got loot. She was just saying how I got money and I ain't broke and all this, and she was like slighting the ex-wife. I didn't hear the recording though. So Tasha K actually recorded the guy, or what recording you talking about?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, she recorded him. I'm looking for it now because I have it.
So shout out to Busy Mama and Tam Tam. Thank y'all so much for coming in. And so y'all gonna be seeing me share. I like to share to the members because the members are likely to come in. So I shared it twice, but they didn't come in until I shared it to the members. So shout out to y'all. Thank y'all for coming in. Savages. Oh, Busy Mama was here for that. But yeah, I mean, these are the kind of topics that used to like. I always felt bad for women and will get a little upset with them too. The ones that accept abuse and then keep dealing with the same dude that don't work. You working, they dropping you off at work and he's driving your car, even picking you up late for work and all that kind of stuff. Those are the kind of things that just used to really upset me. And I created a group called Queendom Come that was that I actually shared motivational quotes and like how Sistagurl opened up. She had entrepreneurs, black entrepreneurs, and teenagers that's doing things and created their own business and stuff like that. That's what that group was dedicated to, just to motivate women that's going through stuff, because you have to realize the things that you go through is because that's what you allow. Like nobody will can do anything. Nobody can do nothing unless you let them. You know what I'm saying? As far as mistreating you. So the other piece to that is a lot of women, they tend to blame everything on the man. But I realize it's not the man. I mean, it is like, how they say, you fool me once, shame on you, fool me twice, shame on me. Yeah, because you do not keep allowing someone to mistreat you. You know what I'm saying? If he cheat on you once and you accept that he's going to cheat on you a bunch of more times, the more you accept the bullshit, the more you're going to get. The only way you get respect is to walk away. It's easy to stay. The weak stay. The strong leave. And yeah. So basically, you have to look at yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like, no, I'm better than that. I'm not going to accept that. I'm okay with being by myself. I don't need no warm body laying next to me just to say I got a man. You know what I'm saying? Like, stand up for yourself. Quit accepting it. And then quit blaming the men when you sit up there and allow it. Because at that point, after you accepted it and you keep taking them back, it's on you. I know men that will stick around a woman just because he can, just because it's convenient, and just because he can have her for a permanent spot, and he can go everywhere else and be with whoever he want to be with and still come back to her. That's stupid. I'm sorry, but it's a lot of women accepting that, and it pisses me off. So I don't know. It's like I I don't know. I go from sensitive to angry about it because, like, girl, if you don't stop letting this man do this stuff to you and then blaming everything on him when you sitting up there letting it happen, like, do you realize it? And then they go on through life and blame every man for what they accepted. And that's just not okay. It's a vicious cycle. You have to look at yourself to heal. You can't be afraid to be alone. I mean, to be honest, people don't even know themselves if they don't spend time alone because when you're in a relationship, most women wrap themselves around their man and what their man's goals are and they help their men to pursue their goals and then forget about their dreams and aspirations a lot of times. I think that's unhealthy as hell too. Let me see what y'all saying because I'm just talking. Um, If I'm home and up, I will come through. That's what's up, busy mama. It's a mentality more than anything. Yep. Fear is the killer of progress. That is a fact. I mean, I deal with that. You know, the fear of the unknown. It don't I'm actually going through it right now. Having to put myself in a difficult spot to be able to elevate. You know, when you've been doing something for years, it's scary
I'm
to
sorry.
not
It's
do it
taking me too
anymore.
long to find it because I wasn't expecting to have to pull it up. So
Oh,
now
okay.
it's taking me too long to find it. I have so many recordings. Whew.
You found it or no?
No.
Oh,
I'm a
okay, it's
I'm gonna
cool.
find it though. It's it's just taking
Well,
too
you also said we was gonna
yeah,
talk about it
yeah.
tomorrow, so I didn't really
I'll
think
have it. Yeah.
okay, cause we at the hour and stuff
Okay.
anyway. So.
Okay. Um
Did you want to touch on any of the stuff that I was just saying, or you probably didn't hear me because you was looking for something? I know how that be too. Like it's not as easy as it seems. Like when you
right.
running the live stream, you
Right.
know, if I'm look, that's why when you're on my panel and I'm quiet, I be wanting you to talk and engage because I don't like silence and it just helps keep everybody else entertained too. I don't like the dead air at all. Oh, wait a minute. Let me finish reading what Busy Mama was saying.
Mm,
Fear, fear is a killer of progress. Allowance and insecurities, easy to stay for sure. Yep. And some women want another child to take care of. Man, look, they want to build a nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like build a bear. A lot of women want a project. Some women feel worthless unless they taking care of a dude. That could never be me. These women are good with it because they want the bigger picture. So there are both sides for sure. And she said, yes, MTGV. I know plenty of women who won't allow their man to even go on a man trip just because they don't know what to do with themselves and stay on what? On stuck, won't elevate themselves and be their own. That's sad because I actually well, it wasn't a person that I knew, but this is just a story that one of my coworkers told me years ago. She had a friend that actually didn't drive. She didn't work. Her husband did everything. He took care of everything, paid all the bills. I don't know what she did to keep herself busy, but the woman didn't drive, so it couldn't have been too much. Well, guess what he did? He took himself out and left her. She didn't know
wow.
nothing, nothing. But I wonder if that contributed that he was doing everything and she was doing nothing. It could have contributed to it. But when he left her, she didn't know how to drive. She had a car. Yeah, she couldn't drive. She hadn't had a job, a resume, or nothing. And so I don't know what ended up happening with that lady. I think she lost some stuff too. Maybe even had to move in with somebody else. I don't know. But yeah, that's one of the reasons why you don't let somebody just sit up there and do everything. Like you gotta. If I was a stay at home mom, or I had a man that had all of that, you best believe I would be building something in the background for myself,
Right.
for
That
us. I would feel
exactly.
worthless if I
Oh,
wasn't
have a
doing
little
something.
nest egg.
Girl, I'd be on YouTube every day. I'd be selling all kind of stuff. It would be the life. I would be making stuff. I would be doing all kind of stuff. But that's what 2020 brought out of me.
Right. Right. Did you see uh the funeral, the takeoff homegoing service?
I seen some of it. I didn't. I started out watching a little bit, but I didn't watch it all. But I did read some of. I think it was
I
what's the other
dropped a little short
his
clip of
yeah.
his
I did
homegoing
see your.
yesterday.
You gonna play it?
Oh, you didn't see it yesterday?
I don't know if I seen your clip.
Oh,
I
I had mentioned it because I wanted to know if you heard about his siblings. His half siblings had came out and spoke out.
No, I didn't see that.
Okay. This is his sister. Let me get this off the screen first. Hold on. Let me see. This is his sister, his half sister, allegedly, because we got to say allegedly over here. And this is how it got started. She had posted this on her Twitter. She had tweeted this and she said, I seen my brother today for the first time in years. I got to see him in person, not just on screen. Never in a million years that I think our meeting up was going to go like this or be for a reason anywhere near this. He looked beautiful. He didn't look different. He looked like Karshnik. I'm so blessed to have known him the way I did. He's the best. He's in the best place to be, and I'll see him again. I love him so much. He'll continue to be an inspiration to me. I'm so incredibly proud of him, and I'm happy to get to show the world who he was. So that's where that started, right? And when she posted that, when she tweeted that, um, the brother, his other brother, tweeted, my heart is breaking. My world is shaking. I wish I could have done more to see you, but God has his reasons. I'm torn. These niggas took my brother over dice. Rest in peace, big brother. I hate we ain't get to speak like I wanted, but you're at peace now. So of course, it was a lot of people saying that he wasn't the siblings, and you know they trolling, and they had a lot to say. They started spilling some tea, the siblings, and giving their reasons why no one was seeing or hearing about them or whatever. I'm not going to go into, reading all of the tweets, but I just wanted to highlight, you know,
That's really sad. I think she. Wait, are we both off the screen?
yeah. Oh,
Oh,
I
okay.
put the
You just
sister
put
in
it on
front.
single
Yeah.
screen.
I
Okay.
wanted to highlight where the sister said, because it was so much they was going off on, a lot of people had so much to say to them, that the sister just wanted to say her tweet was really just reference to the blogs, who's been literally saying that his dad left when he was in kindergarten, and the comments that was saying, along the lines of, I bet his dad wish he would have stuck around and things like that, and the brother, he came out like, let my sister talk if she want to talk. And then, as you can see here, where he said, but if something happened backstage after the funeral that was real fucked up, and we decided we was done and had enough, y'all don't know the shoes or the situation. All y'all see is this right now. But nah, because a lot of truth needs to come out. They were even saying, Ms.V, that they wasn't even put on his obituary, the father either. So the sister was really upset, and she was just saying she just wanted her dad to have his flowers, because people don't know the situation between, him and their father. Well, take off mother and the father. People don't know the situation. So she wanted to just clear the record on about their dad, that he's been in his life. He wasn't a deadbeat dad. Her and the brother wanted to make those type of things clear. And it was just a mess all over Twitter.
You know what? I had not known about that exchange or whatever, but that is really sad and unfortunate. And at the end of the day, you have to look at the parents, because this was created because the adult parents couldn't figure this out. Kids, they were born into this stuff, basically. You know what I'm saying? And so it's really sad because that's the only thing I really can say, because they were children. And so it
Right.
sounds like, I don't know how close they are in age or whatever, but that's why you don't go around dropping seeds everywhere. And the last thing you should be doing is not letting your siblings, letting the children meet and bond and stuff. Like that's
And
hurting them in the long run.
one of the, you know, the slides I was showing, the brother said he haven't seen his brother since he was 10. So
That's heartbreaking to me. That is absolutely heartbreaking. And I blame the parents, the mother, the father, the other mother, because it should have been, somebody should have been adult enough.
he went on referencing that, you know, that the mother was angry at the father because he didn't want to be, they broke up, you know how that goes, and the mother just didn't want him to have nothing to do with Takeoff, allegedly, you know.
Well, we know the drama that can happen with the relationships. You have children with people and it didn't go the way you thought it should.
Right.
And a lot of times the father walk out. A lot of times the mother shut the father down. But what I say about that is shame on the mother if the mother did that to shut him down. But
Right.
shame on him because there is a
If he
court
didn't
system.
right.
Yeah, there
That
is a
part,
court
yes.
system. So I don't respect men that be like, well, your mother kept me. Well, I don't give a damn because you have rights as a father. And a lot of these fathers don't step up and take that extra step. You're not going to keep my child away from me without a freaking fight.
That's
And
right.
so
That's right.
that would be one thing that you could never say. And it's weak for a man to sit up there and tell his son, his daughter, or whatever that I wasn't in your life because of your mother. Because you could have got a lawyer, you could have paid, you could have stood up
If
for
you
your
really wanted to
children
be in your son's
if
life,
you
right.
wanted to. But so many men, they sit there and they wait and they be like, well, when they get older, I'll talk to them. Or they be telling them stuff while they're young and it's confusing to them. And it's just a big freaking mess. That's why you wasn't supposed to have kids until you married and all of this stuff. But of course, a lot of us did. I did. But
I
I'm just
did.
saying this is
My first
created.
son.
Yeah, this is created because of the choices we made when we was too young to be making adult choices.
That's right.
As you can see, it's raining today, but it's all good. I just had to come out here to be in the presence of this man. I really enjoyed his music. What I want you guys to understand, no matter how famous you are, how much money you have, life is really the prize. Life is worth way more than all the fame and money that you would have. This man was only 28 years old. Somebody cut his life short. So always remember to check in with your loved one.
R.I.P. Takeoff. We salute you, bro.
This is the brat, y'all.
From the radio station looking out the window. Damn. We love you, bro.
And we did everything together. Since we kid, she been by my side, looking up at me with them eyes, same eyes you got as my sister. Waiting on me to make the next move, then you followed up right behind me. You always made sure I did it first, so you can do it right with me. You never competed with me. We was always on the same team because you hated playing against me because I always played too hard or too rough. And I can hear mama saying, not too rough, son, because I ain't like to lose. Remember our first dream was to be tag team partners in the WWE. We fell in love with WWE wrestling. We had every change the culture of music forever. You did that, Tate. You changed that flow. That flow came from Tate, the originator. The originator of that flow. It changed the music. Lord, give us the strength. Just give us the strength, the family, everybody, give us some strength. I don't want to question you, God, but I don't get it. I don't get you sometimes. And I believe in you, Father.
Whenever he would take his shades off, he had this thing about him that I love. No matter what was going on around us, he was like always kind of squinting, but like his eyes were wide open.
Yeah, that was sad.
Yeah, that's
That's
heartbreaking.
sad.
You know, I was on this channel earlier this morning on Instagram. I want to say shout out to Kathy B in the building. Thank you for coming over. Shout out to Micro Farmer. Thank you for coming over. Thank y'all for being here. Um, that is really, really sad. But I had ran across what he read. And I was gonna read it. I didn't know if he had read it at the funeral or not, but he actually posted it on his channel with a bunch of pictures from when they were little, and they basically grew up like brothers, you know. Even though that was his nephew, and ironically enough, I didn't even know that he didn't like the whole. He didn't like the unc and nephew or the feud that they, even though he said it in when what he was reading, he didn't like that. He said
You want to
because
read it, Ms.V? Go ahead.
he said he said what did he say? He said we were closer than uncle and nephew. He said I know that he wasn't my brother because he's my sister's child. He said, but I hated being called uncle. I hated the uncle and nephew because it made me feel old. But I'm not gonna read it because it's like 3 pages. It's really long. And but yeah, I will read it and maybe bring it to y'all. Cause I don't think that was the whole thing. Cause I don't think he was talking long enough. Yes, I will be here if I'm awake. Great morning. Thank you so much. We appreciate the support. It is needed. Kathy B rolled up out the bed. It's like 4:49 there. And busy mama, I'm so sorry to hear that you went through that stuff. She said that she
I
was
had to
taking it.
scroll down.
Did you see it? That she said, "Oh, I was left off my dad's obituary in February of 2022. I'm so sorry for the loss of your dad, as if I never existed. So I know that feeling." And she
Oh,
also
wow.
said, "My stepmom is the one who wrote the obituary for my dad, and I'm his oldest. So how do you just come in as a stepmother and take all rights away?" I don't know, you know, I don't know how it got to that. But I'm sorry you went through it, and I hope you heal from it. And she said, why would you do that to yourself? When I was talking about the woman who um did nothing. She didn't know how to drive, she
Oh,
didn't work, and her husband took himself
oh,
out.
right
And
here. Okay, I'm
yes,
catching up. Catching
she
up. I
said
had to
we need to
scroll up.
teach both boys and girls how to be independent and enjoy yourself. Know how to take care of you. Yes, you cannot
That's
depend
right.
on a person. They will let you down every time. So, dang, busy
Oh,
man.
wow. She said I was left off. Oh, this what you was reading. Left off my death. I can't believe that somebody would be so cruel. People could just be cruel. I don't know the stepmother, but she probably did that shit on purpose. Like you can't make you can't this. Uh, you know what? It could be an accident. I don't
I
know. They
mean,
left my
honestly,
son. My aunt left my son off my sister, my own sister's obituary. My baby sister and my son name wasn't on the obituary, so I don't know.
what
I don't
the
I
heck?
don't want to think she did that on purpose.
Yeah, that's crazy. So, Busy Mama said it bothers me because my dad would have never done that. However, I know how evil his wife is. What?
Look,
Kathy
I
B
just
said,
said
wow,
that too.
sorry to hear that.
Stepmother probably did that on purpose.
And Busy Mama says she has always had some hatred towards me. I don't care what any child has done or whatever, which is not the case. But I know in my heart she is disgusted by that.
Oh, right here.
I have never heard of that. That's you know what? That's really sad, and that's a problem with her. I don't know. I mean, I don't know your situation, but I do know of situations where a man will get with another woman and not and he'll become the father of the children inside and kind of not even deal with his kids outside. It's like they treat the stepkids better, and it's because when men separate from women, obviously, I mean, they want to still be with the woman sexually, but once they're not, men will hang around longer if they getting it still,
This
and
has
some
got to be the most lamest excuse. That's one of my biggest problems with finding out information. First of all, why are you looking for me on Facebook to tell me that my loved one passed away? I don't need to find that out on Facebook. You see what she said? They said that she didn't have a Facebook, so that's why they couldn't get a hold of her. Like
uh,
Facebook is the only way to contact
did
somebody.
she have a phone number, a home address?
Right,
Come on, y'all.
exactly. Y'all family, so other people in the family that know her that you can reach out and call me on the phone. Don't be trying to send me nothing on Facebook.
So she said my son was at the funeral. So how do you explain
Yeah,
that? And all of my dad's family was asking why I wasn't
wasn't
there.
there. No one
No
told
one
me until
told me
April.
until April.
I would have been livid too.
My son was at the funeral. I'm a little confused. You didn't find out your dad passed until April? Is that what she said?
Yeah, they said they couldn't they couldn't get a hold of her because she didn't have a Facebook. That's what I was saying. That's
No,
gotta
but
be the
I'm
most
looking at.
lamest.
She
Yeah,
said I.
then right under that, see when she said my son was at the funeral, and then right under that she said they didn't tell me because I don't have a Facebook.
I get that, but she said her father died in February of 2022, and she said she didn't find out until April of 2022.
Yeah, and the
I
excuse
don't
was
understand that if
that
her
she didn't
son was
have a
there.
Facebook.
I'm confused.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Oh, because she said her son was at the funeral. Oh, right
I
here.
know I'm misunderstanding something, busy mama. So she said they did not tell me because I didn't have a Facebook. Shake my head. I know there's more to the story. However, never a reason to leave off a child. I
Right.
could never do something like that. And she said, "Yep,
That's
MTGB,
Kathy
that
B
happened
that
to me."
said that. I could never do something like that.
Yeah. And then happened to me. He treated his stepdaughter better than me. Okay, so even my half sister was treated wrongly, but she continued to be around them. I don't enjoy their energy since I was
Oh,
young. Oh, see, now that's what I'm saying. So
yeah.
it
Her
had
son lived
like
with them.
the men are usually on board with that. You know what I'm saying? Because and that's why she started acting that way because he allowed that. And I'm so sorry that you went through that. That's
Yeah,
crazy.
that's
Oh,
sad. That's really sad.
she said my son is 20. He still lives there, and I'm in Florida, and he don't want to get in between.
They
Oh,
never
okay.
do. My kids are the
Uh,
same way. They never want to get in the middle of, between the family. They just want to stay, especially the boys. They want to just stay out of it.
That's something, busy mama.
Yeah, that's
I
sad.
don't. I mean, if you ever want to talk about it more, we here. You know what I'm saying? Because I know a
Absolutely.
lot of situations like that. I've heard of a lot of scenarios, and I just think, a father should stand up for his children no matter who he's with. And I think a man is weak when you let a woman tell you how to take care of your kids. And I think
Woo! Say
she
that
is a
again.
weak ass woman to even be okay with that. You
Say
know
it
what I'm
again
saying?
for the people in the back, Miss V. They didn't hear you.
Girl, and I don't know if I can say it again because the stuff be just coming to my head.
No, I'm serious. They ain't hear you in the back, girl. 'Cause it's a lot of that going on.
Yeah, you don't. That is a weak back man to sit up there and let some woman control your relationship with your kids. I'm sorry, I don't respect the man for that, and I don't respect the woman that allows it or wants it. Oh, you can't have nothing to do with her because I'm jealous of her mother, or she's prettier than my kids, or I mean, like he
I
didn't
think
have a
that
life
say a
before
lot
he met
about the
you.
person. I
The
don't
hell?
think I don't think that any woman should want to be with a man that would think on that level. You get what I'm saying? Because
Exactly.
that would say a lot about his character. So it's like
Yeah.
if you move like that, what you'll do to me? If you do
Exactly.
that
And
to your
and
own mother, your own immediate family, what about me? You know?
And it could have backfired on her, but I guess she was able to control the situation, so it worked out. And that's crazy. You don't break up with your kids when you leave a freaking relationship. Kids are permanently. You know what I'm saying? And they
Yeah,
go along with you. And anybody that don't accept them, they don't get accepted. Kids come first. I don't respect nobody that think any different.
absolutely. Yeah.
Microfarmer said, please don't lose no sleep.
Hmm.
I mean, and busy mama I mean, I just get her energy through the computer. Like she seems like a very caring, genuine woman, and it sounds like people that didn't get to know her, they missed out. She's a nurse, like she actually take
That's so
care of
true.
people. You know,
Michael Farmer said, just by the part I read, it's not you. I believe it's an adult thing. Like I tell kids, like I tell people, kids pay for what adults do. That is 100% correct because
that's a
when they're
fact.
kids, they're young, but then when they become adults, like, like Takeoff, he became an adult. His siblings, his half siblings, they became an adult and they never got to have that relationship because I'm not judging. I wasn't there. I don't know the situation between his father and his mother, but look who suffered.
The sad thing is, it's a lot of adult children, and I was just thinking the other day because the older I get, the more I realize, and I actually realized this when I first started my job, and I realized that adults, your age don't mature you. So until you change your mind mentally, you can still think as you did as a teenager. I mean, what usually some people don't never make that switch. I mean, at what point do you think as an adult that I need to fix this so my kids won't have to go through the same thing? And if I haven't gotten past it, how can I teach my kids when they dealing with it? Some parents never get to that point where they like, hold on, well dang, I've been stuck in my misery for years, and now my daughter is the same age that I was when my heart first got broke, and I never got over it or learned how to deal with it or matured in my mind. And so you still handling things as if you're still that age.
Right.
And it's sad. I don't know if I'm making sense, but
No, you are.
at some point you have to mature. You have to, on purpose,
Hmm.
start seeking more knowledge and being more adult in your thinking. Because I'm telling you, your age don't grow you up at all. It don't.
One busy mama said, I saw her evil and how weak he was, and even told him, don't choose. But in our conversations, me and my dad know how much he loved me. That's right. At least he was calling my name allegedly on his last days. Oh,
And sadly,
oh man.
whoever heard him calling her name and didn't call her, I hope they hear that for the rest of their damn life, because that's not okay. And karma is a mug. I
That's
mean,
so
come on now.
sad. She said, "No sleep here. I am the most advanced, and their energy is low and spiteful. But we have to teach. We all make mistakes. When you have many children, that's your issue, not the kids." That's right. Thank you.
Man, busy
Yeah.
mama, you can help a
Thank
lot
you
of
for
people with.
sharing that, Busy
Yeah,
Mama, for
thank you
real.
so much.
Michael Farmer said the same thing. Thank you for sharing this part of your life. What I see from your channel, you done fine with your kids. So time God put things in your life for you to be better than your DNA. That's right.
Period.
We
And
all
I
have a
tell you,
purpose. That's right.
yes. And we go through things to help somebody else, even
That's
though
right.
I'm working on being
There's a season and a
more
reason
open.
for everything.
Yeah. I mean, so busy mama literally could help millions of people with that, just telling her story, because so many people are going through stuff. Like, we got these channels, but we all individually have things that we dealing with. You know what I'm saying? So
Mhm.
I'm glad you shared that, and I hope it helps somebody along the way.
Yeah. Thank you for sharing that, Busy Mama. So we've been on here for an hour and a half, Miss V.
Yeah, see how quick that went?
It's
You know
been
what I'm saying?
real. My first live. Woo!
Yes, her first
I
live was
wish
a
I had some
success.
the cheer things.
You can use Melon app. I can send you the link. You could start
Okay.
going back and forth between the two.
Okay, I'll
And
figure out how to use it.
it has a free version. It has all the bells and whistles. It has the moving. You know how my background moves and all that. You could put a moving background. It has all kind of stuff you
I
would
have
love to play with.
vertigo. Sometimes things make me dizzy with the watching stuff
Oh,
go.
really?
Yeah, so I don't know
Oh,
about having that in my background. It might do something with my vision. I'll be
oh,
dizzy.
okay. I know it
I'll try
flash.
it. I could try different stuff.
So, do it bother you when you're on my panel?
Not real, not like that. Cause I don't focus on it. But
Oh, okay.
uh, you know,
Yeah, I wasn't
thank
even
you,
thinking
Kathy
about that.
B. Yeah, I have vertigo, child. So
Cause
that's something to deal with.
what
Whew.
state you in, sister girl?
Huh?
What state you in? Micro Farmer said.
Oh, I'm in Jersey.
Yeah, you did really good. You are a
Thank you,
natural.
guys.
So
Thank
true. I
you.
love my crime
I
family.
love
We
my
love you
crime
back.
family too, Miss Kathy B.
Yeah, we trying to
Thank
trap some
you.
crime lovers, y'all. You know, because I
Thank
totally.
you, Busy Mama. Thank you, Kathy B.
Yes, she did good. I told y'all she a natural. I don't know what she was nervous about. But this is just the beginning of something beautiful. We will be back
Yeah.
tomorrow at 6
Tomorrow,
a.m.
6
and
a.m.
Tuesday.
What
And
6:30. 6:30.
oh, 6:30. Okay.
6:30.
So we'll be back at 6:30 on her side. And so we're gonna figure out how because what's gonna happen.
I am my family, we from New York. I live in Jersey though, Micro Farmer. Hey, welcome. Kiva in the building. Good morning. Morning. Grand
Hey,
Rising.
come get this commentary in the building.
Yes, thank you for popping in, sis.
Good morning. She said she about to catch the replay. Thank you.
Thank
Yes,
you.
my sis on camera. I love it.
Where you New Jersey and our front door. Where you at, Michael Farmer?
Yeah, this was amazing. I'm so happy Sister Girl finally
Yes.
did it. She
I came
been
from behind the camera,
listen,
Kiva.
y'all. This is her
We had
with
some
this.
hiccups this morning, but I think I did okay.
What hiccups we had? We ain't had no hiccups.
We
When?
almost started late because of me.
Girl, it was
I had the
6:30
thing
when you
set
hit the
all
live.
wrong. No, had it set wrong. Well, now I know now how to
Yep,
do it
now
up
you
and
know.
running.
Oh,
Yeah.
so this will be good. Can you please preset the other one so I can share?
Okay.
Okay. So
So do
it
I
was
do that after I come out of here or
yeah, I'm just
okay.
saying whenever you get a chance, you definitely want to just preset the one for tomorrow and the next day. That way it'll already be there. And when y'all see them preset, can you please go in and smash the thumbs up, hit the bell, and leave us a comment? And so that is really good to do that because people already know and people can share it. So Team Viral members, if y'all could share it for us, we looking for some crime people. We want to build our channel. We want to build a crime community, and we're looking for people that enjoy our type of content. And so we'll get there. So so we'll be here Monday and Tuesday, and I'm not sure
Yeah.
what we gonna do the week after that. I don't know if we want to do one day on my channel and then rotate here on Tuesday. You know what I'm saying? It don't have to be like a straight week on
Right.
3 days on
Right.
one channel because ultimately what's going to happen, we have to do different days because I'm going to continue to do the morning news, but you need to continue it on your channel as well. So if we break it down by the day and let's say I go Sunday and you go Monday or whatever, and we could do it together, but be on each other panel. You get what I'm saying? And
I
then
totally get it.
once Shiro Nation and Brooklyn Squad get on board, then we could rotate it on each other's panel, and that will grow our community. So we making changes, y'all. Just bear with us. It's gonna be good though, and I appreciate y'all being here for
Yeah,
real.
the morning news and madness. We working on it, guys.
Yes, it's gonna elevate more and more. And
But
then, I don't know, Sister Girl got a lot. She did it really good. I'm so happy. And I
thank
love the
you.
background. I love the intro you did. Can you show them the intro?
Oh, absolutely. Of course. Yeah. I don't have a outro,
Yay!
but I'm glad that Kiva, where she at? I'm glad that Kiva is in here because because the closing out, it's not an outro, but I'm glad she in here because I did this for her. So I'm glad
Okay.
she popped in this morning because this like the closing. It's a song I don't have an outro, but you'll see when I close
Okay.
it. But I'm glad she popped in. Okay. She said I'm here. So stay to the end because the outro is for you.
Oh, that's so sweet. You did good and so proud of you.
Yeah.
That's what's up. What's up, Pride and Bentley in the building? Thank you for coming in.
Good morning, Pride and Bentley. Thank you for jumping in. But we're ending now. We've been on an hour and 40 minutes.
Yes, y'all. Sister
So
Girl
we're
can
gonna
talk now.
get up out of here. And thank you guys again for jumpstarting your morning with us. Hope to see you tomorrow again, 6:30 Eastern Standard Time.
6:30 a.m.
6:30 a.m. Yes. With that being said, it's been real. Ms.V,
Peace
you
and love, y'all.
peace.